Hendo, thanks for joining us. First of all, commiserations on today's defeat to Wakefield. How would you reflect on that performance this afternoon?
I think obviously Wakefield have showed their quality today, haven't they? They're a fast team, they're a physical team, and they're a clinical team. And unfortunately for us, we just didn't quite have the answers to unlock them, but also to handle them defensively as well. So so it's obviously disappointing. I'm not going to lie, to concede 50 points at home. However, I did think there were some encouraging signs throughout the game. I thought the way we started was really bright. I thought we defended really, really well, but also with the ball, I thought we showed some adventurous play, and we asked a lot of questions of that Wakefield side. And unfortunate not to have got ourselves across the try line. It took some desperate and last-ditch defending from Wakefield, and it's full credit to them to hold us out. But I thought, the first sort of 10 to 12 minutes, I thought, we looked really, really strong, to be honest. It was a really good start from us. But unfortunately, we conceded a try, which again I don't think should have been awarded. Joe Brown's at dummy half and doesn't get an opportunity to pass the ball off the deck, and he gets his arm attacked by the marker. So I feel that shouldn't have been a try. Probably should have been a penalty. But hey, these things sometimes happen, and it goes against you. And unfortunately, when we conceded that try at that moment, I just felt it gave Wakefield that little bit of a relax and get some momentum and got a bit of ascendancy. So, but look, I don't want to take anything away from our team today, Jacob. I thought there was plenty of effort out there. Sometimes that effort just wasn't being managed in the right ways, but I thought there was plenty of effort. I thought we had a crack. We're up against a very good side. Obviously, I think everybody could see with the team we had out there, a number of players having to play out of position, and I think we're missing probably anywhere up to 9 of our, what I'd class our starting 17 players today, which doesn't make things any easier. But no, I want to give a lot of credit to the playing group today, because I thought they did have a crack, and even in the second half, I think it was 0-0 there for 25 minutes, 26 minutes, and we just conceded a couple of late ones at the end, unfortunately, just to take the gloss off it. But no, I was proud of the effort today from the fellas.
Yeah, you touched on the start to the first half and the start to the second half, which were both really strong. But I guess obviously Wakefield really capitalised, didn't they, on the momentum and the period that they sort of enjoyed success in. Yeah,
and that's the quality that they have. They're a team of Super League players. They still operate as a Super League club in this division, and they've got some players, fast players, and clinical with the ball. So they took their opportunities really, really well today, did Wakefield. And again for us, what probably didn't help us was, there was probably a couple of times there where we'd have maybe 2 or 3 really good tackles, and we'd manage it, and then that one that we just didn't quite control, they were able then to get on the front foot and exploit you because of it. So whereas maybe other teams may not be able to do the same thing to you, whereas they can, and you just can't have one play off or have one lapse in defence in terms of your system or your tackle management, because a team of that quality will hurt you, and we learnt that today at times. So. Yeah, but like you said, we can't change the outcome of today. It's happened as it has done for the past 3 or 4 weeks, but we can only focus on moving forward now.
Yeah, as you touched on as well, obviously doing it really tough at the moment. I think around 10 players out injured or unavailable at the moment, and a really sort of youthful looking side out there. So you're doing it tough at the moment with the personnel.
Yeah, we are. But again, I want to highlight today, I thought there was a couple of players that really stood out today for us. So I think it's important to recognise their efforts. I thought Ada Hingano was tremendous today. I thought he looked really threatening with the ball. Defensively put himself about as well. And I thought Jacob Gannon, who's only just joined us recently, had a couple of training sessions to play 80 minutes when he's not had a lot of game time behind him this year. I think that's testament to him as a player and as a person, and I hope he can build off the back of that. For long enough periods to earn those results, and as you said, we're not going to make excuses, but you're right. We've had anywhere from 7 to 9 of what I call our starting 17 missing in all 4 games. So some of it through injury, some of it self-inflicted through suspensions. So we can't sort of use that as an excuse. We are expecting a better level of performance from us. We're not playing as well as we'd like to at the moment, and our focus now is on moving forward, because this first month it's not been ideal, hasn't gone to plan. We're obviously as upset as the fans are with not getting results, and we're going to have to work smarter and better to to improve moving forward. So, I'm confident in this group, Jacob. I really am, that we've got the quality of personnel to turn the tide, and I do believe it will once we start to get a little bit more consistency in our performances.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it about learning the lessons from these first 4 matches and I guess moving on and trying to, build them on through the rest of this championship season now? Yeah,
look, like I said, mate, we've been this first 4 games have been very disrupted. A lot of our key pivotal personnel have been missing. We've had different, combinations with our halves again, and we've missed some, big players, throughout those games. Even this week, like I said, we're going into Wakefield, and you'd probably argue you've got 10 players out missing. You could argue maybe 9 of those are in your starting 17 any given week. And then we also had the 2 guys on loan in Severs and Tom Nicholson-Watton, pulled back from their clubs. So, we were doing it tough this week. But like I said, I've got a lot of admiration for our playing group, because a lot of guys having to play out of position and do the best they can for their team, and I thought they had a real crack today, did our boys, and I want to give a big rap to my support staff too. I think that they've been brilliant through this period. Jeet Corcoran especially, my assistant coach, is alongside Paul Cook and Will Leet, and also the backroom staff there, Ed Miles, S&C, Scalzi, the physio doc, Richard Lawrence, and Liam Haxby, our kit man, and Harry Sutcliffe, our nutritionists, have been great, mate. They've all been really supportive of the players and the team, really supportive of, for me as well, and doing a tremendous job. So I'm confident we've got the right personnel, in the background to help us get through this tough period. I have confidence in the playing group as a whole, and I know once we start to get a few more troops, a bit more of the cavalry back on the field, and we have a real genuine opportunity to get some continuity with the playing group and build some consistency in performance, we'll then be able to get a bit more confidence and hopefully earn some results.